We're back. Hopefully we solved that audio issue before the last video. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know. If y'all come in the room, let me hear. Wait for y'all. Just wait a few moments for y'all to get in the room because Reg Dogs told me he couldn't hear the audio. So, see what's going on here. Yeah, man, we just cruising, rolling, getting ready to talk about the NBA playoffs. Yep. The Dallas Mavericks have made it interesting, but I wouldn't say they made it a series yet. You got to win one more game. And I got to admit, I'm not quite as optimistic as Ticket is. Ticket's getting me all pumped up. Ticket, I hope you're right, man. But you was right about what you said on the Players' Choice. Big ups to the Players' Choice. Those brothers on there. Y'all not talking over each other quite as much as I used to, man. But those guys keep me laughing, man. Chill Town, all them brothers on there, man. Y'all are funny, man. But the Dallas Mavericks, they won because they doing things differently. Can you hear me? I see y'all in the room. Can y'all hear? Can you hear? I don't want to do this whole live stream with no audio, man. They said the last video they couldn't hear what I was saying. Can you hear? Here go James. Go James. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? Let me know if you can hear my audio. All right, so here's the deal, but here's the deal, man. Okay, thank you, Go James. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks won last night because Jason Kidd made some necessary adjustments. I think that the Dallas Mavericks, they started to focus on the defensive end of the floor, which is what I thought they should have been doing. Luka Doncic, with all of the complaining to the referees and all that kind of stuff, he let off of that a little bit more. And they just started to play a better team ball. When you look at the stats, I think Kyrie Irving only had 21, 22 points. But he didn't go off and score 40 or 50. Luka only scored. I don't even think Luka even scored 30. I think he's like 26, 27 points. They play as a team, and Boston imploded with that pressure. And that's gonna be interesting to see if Joe Mazzulla can adjust to the changes that Jason Kidd made. Now, this is where I'm concerned. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, this is where you gotta be concerned. Now, I wouldn't be that concerned as far as from a win-loss standpoint because they're up big in the series. I wouldn't worry that much about that. But if you cheer for the Boston Celtics, you need to be worried about what happened last night and how you responded to it. Like that kind of pressure, they just could not deal with that pressure, man. I mean, they was picking those guys up like coming across the half court in the back court. That was where a lot of where from what I can see, that's where Boston was kind of folding, was in the back court. Because, and some of y'all be talking about Porzingis and all this stuff. Nah, man, that's just an excuse. At the end of the day, they got the ball got forced out because I saw a lot of turnovers, a lot of steals happen. That just kind of mismanaging the ball. Them reading the passing lanes good, them throwing a lot of picks. I just feel like Dallas was just in good position to get steals last night, and they just made a lot of adjustments on the defensive end of the floor. Jason Kidd is phenomenal at making adjustments. The only thing is, now you wait to get down 0-3 to start making adjustments. I'm like, I just hope it's not too little too late. Because, nobody has ever come back from 3-0, but I was at the gym last night working out. One of the guys working behind the counter said something that made sense. That's how records are created. Just because nobody's ever come back from 0-3 don't mean it can't happen. So I'd like to see, even Boston themselves was down, if my memory serves me correct, when they down 3-0 to the Miami Heat or something like that, 3-1 or something like that, and then they made it a series again, and then Miami won that last game. I think they was down 0-3, came back, almost came back from 0-3. So this series is not over, but the fandom in me is hoping that Dallas can push it to a 6th game, but I got a feeling, man, that game 5 is a game that bothers me. If the Mavericks can weather the storm in game 5, that's going to be the telltale sign. Game 5 is that's going to be a big, that's going to be the story in the playoffs. It's just, I hate short series for this reason. Like, it's like when a series is short, it just makes one team just so superior to the other team. It's just like it's not even a contest. And I like to see those guys. I think, like I've been saying, Boston, when you play against in the weak East against a bunch of non-talented teams that are injured, not really non-talented, but a lot of injured teams. Boston's just the more. We're gonna get out of this dead spot in a minute, but you got to win. You win game 5, then it's a series, but you still gonna feel like all the rest of the way they face an elimination. But like Ticket said, if the Boston Celtics lose game 5, they in trouble. And I'm gonna be honest, because now the pressure goes on you going back to Dallas with an ignited fan base. Now all of a sudden you put hope back in the team, the players. Everybody's pumped. Dirk Nowitzki, they're gonna be back there again and courtside and all that stuff, and the Dallas fan base, the Cowboys there, all the screaming and hollering in the stands. Trust me, you do not want it. If you're the Boston Celtics, you don't want to lose game 5. You lose game 5, you up a creek, boy, I'm telling you. But deep down, yeah, I knew it would be a gentleman's sweep. Yeah, deep down, I kind of think that's Reg. I think you're right, homie. Yeah, man, I think you're right, man. I think it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep, man. Now I'm gonna say this. I'll say it like this. I hope I'm wrong. That's what I'll say. I hope to God I'm wrong. But Joe Mazzulla and them boys, man, they coaching staff, man, they gonna make adjustments, dude. And Jaylen Brown is gonna be an all-out dog. You gotta deal with that crowd. You gotta deal with all of the things that come along with playing the road in a game 5, a closeout game. Boston's gonna want to close that thing out on their home floor. They want the confetti coming down. They want the champagne on their home floor. I just think it's gonna be too much for that. I think Dallas gonna play good early in the game, and I think it's gonna be a close game. But I got Boston winning this thing by about 5 points, man. I know I'm not. This is not the popular opinion, because God knows I am going for Dallas Mavericks. Because y'all know, as a Laker fan, I absolutely cannot stand the Boston Celtics. I do not want to see them win. Yes, I'm a hater. You got that right. I'm ready to Brian can leave. Yeah, I think all of us speak. I think you speak for all of us. We all want to hear LeBron James shut his mouth. Oh, man. Yeah, kick rocks. That's what he needs. Yeah. I'm right there with you, Reg. I want to see LeBron James go away, man. But, yeah, man, so we'll see. But I know if Boston don't win this game, then that's when you push the panic button if you're Boston Celtics fan. Because now you're in trouble, because now you're going back to Dallas. And I think they understand that. They understand the ramifications of that. They want to win on their own floor. The crowd is going to be wild and crazy. And I think Jason Tatum is going to finally show up in Game 5 and have a huge night. Jaylen Brown is going to be doing basically what he's been doing the whole series. And I think the role players are going to step up. I think Al Horford going to catch fire from the three-point line. Drew Holiday's going to clamp them boys down on defense. And I think it's just going to be just a little bit too much. I think it's a little too late. I think that 0-3, they should have won. I think Dallas should have won Game 3. If they'd have won Game 3 and Game 4, we'd be looking at a tied series. Then all of a sudden it's anybody's series. Now, they did make it exciting, because they won huge, because they hit them in the mouth early in the game, and they maintained. That's the difference, I would say, between Dallas in Game 3 than the way they've been the whole series. In the whole series, Dallas would get some of these big leads, but they just couldn't. They couldn't, when the Boston Celtics started hitting them with a barrage of punches, hitting 3 after 3 after 3 after 3 after 3, then, the Mavericks couldn't recover. Kyrie was having a bad series early on. Luka whining to the referees and just all of the distractions. And I think they just wasn't paying attention to detail. And that's how Boston came back. Now, I will say Dallas is playing differently now. They seem to be focused. And that might be what can help the Mavericks stretch this series out. I'm not getting excited too soon. It's 3-1 right now. I'm just not. I'm not that excited right now. Like I wish to God the Dallas Mavericks would have won Game 3, and then turn around and did what they did in Game 4, blowing them out. Just imagine this was a 2-2 series, and Dallas did the same thing they did in Game 3. They did in Game 4. They came back and did the same thing. Then I could be excited, but it's something about this. I just think it's a little late. The Seas will have them away at home. Yeah, I hate to admit that, Snowman. Most of me, I think you might be right, dude. I think you might be right, Snowman. God knows I want to see Dallas win this game. God knows I do. I want to win this series. I just think, man, them boys got in trouble too. They forfeited. They just didn't play smart basketball. You know, you should have done one or two things. You should have stole one of them games on the road early in the series, or you should have won Game 3. If you'd have done either one of them, you know, you probably still, it would have been 2-2, you know, and you know, we would have had a series. But it's still just, I could smell 5-game gentleman sweep. I could smell it. I could taste it. I could smell it. I could just visualize it. The confetti coming down in Boston. It's the urgency, because they know if they lose this one, you got to go back to Dallas, and then the series looks much different, and you just don't want to put that kind of pressure on your team with Kyrie Irving getting some momentum, and then you put in a situation where the game gets close and he starts hitting those big shots, closing the game. Honestly, if I'm Boston, I'm trying to blow these boys out. I ain't even trying to let it be close, you know. And we'll see what happens. But you know, I think Dallas just they got too much trouble to her. What y'all got? What y'all saying, man? Y'all got anything to say about it? Y'all got something to add to this? Hey, y'all click that like button. I got 20 people in the room, only 3 likes. Let's get these likes up. Y'all click these likes. Y'all want me to keep doing content, y'all click these likes. Y'all coming in my comment section, coming in my live streams, eating for free. Y'all want to pay. Least you can do is donate to the channel. Mavs in 7. Man, I hope so, man. I hope so, Jagger. He said, because I'm delusional. Me too, Jagger, man. Me too, brother. I'm with you, Jag, man. I want to see it, man. I want to see this thing play out differently. I already know what time it is. Oh, stop yapping. Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about me yapping when you get off my channel, clown. Now you've been blocked. So now you never have to worry about me yapping no more, because now you off my channel. Lakers played us with Hurley, and they didn't want us to believe that LeBron running the team. I don't want to talk about LeBron James. Let's talk about what's going on right now. I know y'all like to see me clown LeBron Ridge, but I wanted to have a LeBron James free. You know, I want to have a clown free live stream. I had to talk about that bum on my live stream. But yeah, man, the Dallas Mavericks, man, I just think they got in too much trouble too early, and they should have never went. It shouldn't have never been 2-0. Should have won. They should have won Game 1. To be honest with you, that's the one they had the best chance on. And then you lost game. Not only you lose Game 1 and 2, then you turn around and lose Game 3 on your home floor. But I will give it to them. They were resilient. When they should have just been like, when you thought they were going to lay down, you know, just out of the disappointment of getting beat like that, demoralized, you would have thought they would just quit and just like capitulate. But to their credit, they did recover from that, surprisingly, and came back and made it a series. So, you know, they have nothing to be ashamed of. They did make it a series. You know, well, they ain't made it a series yet. They did make it, at least stretch the series out to a 5th game. But I got Boston winning this thing in 5 games. I got them winning by 5 points. I think it's just the crowd, man. I just think the crowd, the excitement, the possibility of winning a championship on your home floor, all that stuff, man. Shaq, you're right. Yep. Yeah, we're going to block you, Dale Carter. Get out of here, you bum. Coming on my channel disrespecting me. Get out of my channel, clown. So, unfortunately, I got Boston winning this thing in 5 games. See how you Boston Celtics, you Boston Smeltics fanboys, come on my channel and disrespect me. You calling me Shaquille O'Neal? That's supposed to hurt my feelings. Yeah, Shaq, a 4-time NBA championship winner. Yeah, a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Mavs. Yeah, I hope so, man, little CJ. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. You know what? If Dallas had the home court advantage, and in Game 5 they were going to Dallas, then I would be more comfortable about the Mavericks having a chance. If this thing was going to Dallas for Game 5, but the fact that it's going back to Boston, that's where. All I gotta say is Luka and Kyrie better both show up, and Luka better play like he played last game. The defense better be on the same level it was at. Because, I mean, you kind of got some margin for error. Because you did win big. I mean, you don't have to win by 30. Just win by 10, or 5, You just need to win. Ticket said he predicted that Boston would win by he predicted that the Dallas Mavericks win by 3. But like I said, I can't get excited until they win another game. You got to win Game 5 for me to even feel like Dallas even has a shot. At some point, somebody is going to come back from 3-0. I just think, man, I think Jaylen Brown is going to be huge. I think Al Horford's going to be hitting them threes. He be hitting. And I just think it's just going to be just a little bit too late. Yeah. Yeah, Celtics did choke. And they could choke, And, everything Ticket says is right. I agree with a lot of what he's saying. I'm just not quite as optimistic because it's just history has proven it. Just like as far as between these two teams. Now history is right on his side where he says that that historically the Boston Celtics are a choke job. So I'm hoping he's right. God knows I hope he's right because I'm sick of the Boston Celtics. I can't stand them and I can't stand their fans who come in here and want to call me names in my comment section. They get blocked from here to Paris. Because they don't have no basketball sense. I can't even watch it. I'm with you, Reg. Yeah, if it gets into it, Dallas don't want to get in no 3-point shootout with Boston. No, it can't be about that. If it's that, and Dallas going to get destroyed. They come out trying to shoot threes and try to. No, it's not going to work. Because even like Kyrie has been struggling from the 3-point line. And he's still historically what is he, a 40% 3-point shooter or something like that? 42%. What are you doing? And these folks in Nashville cannot drive, man. They cannot drive. And he just he didn't realize he just didn't look. No, he messed up. And he won't even look at me. No, he ran me off the road. So yeah, man. So man, let me get off this live stream. These folks can't drive out here, man. Yeah. Reg said he can't. I don't blame you, Reg. Yeah, man, I got Boston in 5, man. Boston's gonna win by anywhere between 5 to 8 points. And it's gonna start to implode in the 4th quarter. I think them boys, the crowd gonna be up and they're gonna start hitting threes and all that stuff. Honestly, Boston might end up blowing them out, dude. They might win this game by 20, 25 points, man. I just see things just really getting out of control. And I think the pressure is going to be too much for the Dallas Mavericks. And God knows, I hope I'm right. I hope I'm wrong. Because I'll be on here. I'm going to be on here celebrating if I'm wrong Monday night, But I just don't think. I think it's going to be over, man. I think it's not. They got in too much trouble too early. They should have won one of them first 2 games. And then they lost Game 3 at home. And that was the demise. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. It's your boy. Thank all of y'all that came on my live stream, watched this video, contributed. Make sure y'all donate to the Cash App. That's $BrandonSpankenNU. I want to wish y'all a happy Father's Day. Y'all can donate to the Super Chat, donate to the channel. Man, y'all have a good one, man. Have a happy Father's Day, man. If anything happens today, if I got something I want to talk about, I'll come on here. I got something I want to talk about as far as like it's like a religious thing I'm gonna talk about. I don't typically do that on this channel, but I want to do that. I want to talk about Dr. Tony Evans, one of my favorite ministers. Some stuff's going on with him that I don't like. But y'all have a good one, man. Peace. To all my people, all my members, appreciate you. Much love.